Hi, my name is Marilyn, and for this video I wanted to reveal my eyebrows. I've been growing them out for a while now, probably about a month and a half. And I've been working on shaping them and getting comfortable just because I've actually been shaving off my eyebrows since I was in high school. I think since then I've only fully grown them out one time and I literally shaved them off the next day. Since we are on lockdown, I wanted to take the time to grow them out to try out different techniques on how to style them and fill them in as well, just to kind of broaden my artistry a little bit and continue to push myself to try new things. I've actually come to really like them, and one of my favorite techniques that I've been trying to perfect are soap brows. These are pretty much my everyday eyebrows, just because since I've never had hairy eyebrows, I like for them to look really fluffy and like stand up straight. But since I am growing them out, they are kind of short, so a normal eyebrow gel doesn't really work on them. But I also have a lot of redness, and I found it really difficult with the tutorials that I found on soap brows anyway to make it look okay on my skin, just because you can totally see, like, I wanted to come on here with no makeup on to show you like the redness in my skin. And although there are a lot of ways to combat redness with products, I wanted to show a technique of soap brows that doesn't let the redness come through on my eyebrows. So if you'd like to see my technique on how I do my soap brows, then just keep on watching. When I do my makeup, I like to work from the top down. So I start off with my eyebrows, and so I'm just going to put a layer of foundation and concealer over my eyebrows to really combat the redness. At the moment, my favorites are the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation and the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This foundation shade is a little deep for me, so I like to mix it in with the concealer to lighten it up, and it also adds to the coverage. So I'm actually just going to put that into my eyebrows, and I'm blending it into my skin using this e.l.f. sponge. So this was the foundation and concealer mixed together. Now I'm going to go straight in with the concealer, especially here in the front, just because that's the section that I comb through the most. Those little hairs get so stubborn, so I want to make sure that they're nice and coated with concealer. Next, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows really lightly using the Sugarpill Bulletproof eyeshadow. This is my favorite black eyeshadow. I've probably had it for a couple years now, and it barely has a dent in it. On me, I found that it doesn't smear as much as actual pomade. The brush that I'm using is by Moda Pro, and it's the Brow Groomer brush that comes in their electric neon line of brushes. And I actually really do like all of the other brushes that come in this set, so it is worth it to get the set for this brow groomer alone. You want to use an eyebrow brush that has the same thickness as your eyebrows. I'm going to use the other side of the brow brush, and this is a spoolie, just to kind of comb through. I also use this step to brush away any of the harshness where I got too heavy with the eyebrow color. I want to keep it light in the front of my brows, so now I'm just going to go over it one more time with any of the leftover concealer on my sponge. This is going to help create a nice fade in my eyebrows and hide any redness that may have been caused by the brushing with the spoolie. So now that my eyebrow has been filled in, I'm going to go in and stick the hair up using the soap. So I've been using this pear soap that I got from Dollar Tree. It's just $1. You want to use a soap that's transparent. So I'm just going to spray a little bit. You can use water. I just use my setting spray. And then with the opposite end of that eyebrow brush that I was using, you really want to build up that little froth. And if you're starting off this technique, I would probably use a little bit at a time and build it up. And then I'm just going to flatten each hair down as I brush it up. I personally really like them to be laid down onto my face, so I press really hard. Just so I don't have to keep on going back in over them, because that's what really causes the redness. And it's okay if they get messy, because the next step is going to be cleaning them up. Since this is a more natural, fluffy eyebrow look, I don't like to go in with too much concealer or really make them too blocky looking. I just follow the natural lines of my brows and just clean up any of the black that I might have moved around. Since I already filled in the brows, I'm just going to go in one more time and really clean up any of the sparse areas that I might have blended away. Before, I was filling them in after I put in the soap, and I would drag the tail down to extend it, and it would create this like bumpy texture. So I found that with filling them in first and just touching up lightly, it helped really minimize and pretty much get rid of that, while still maintaining canceling out all of the redness in my skin. So these are the completed brows before I do my makeup, and I'll be right back to show you how they look with my full face done. So this is what the eyebrows look like, all completed in a full glam look. I'm surprised at how much that I actually like them. I think I just needed to like shape my eyebrows and get used to the way I look in them. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial for soap brows, and if you'd like to see how I created this makeup, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's probably going to be my next video. And also leave a thumbs up down below. For a closer look at all of my makeup, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MarilynMugbeat. I'll see you next time. Bye!